peace, love, and soul abundance to all my Scorpios. Scorpio, this is going to be your December 2019 tarot reading. I had a video for you guys, but I accidentally deleted it. But luckily, I still remember some of the messages and overall, like what's going to be taking place and what themes you need to be looking out for and what you can take with you to get you through the month and take as like this parachute meal pack for the month. Because I feel like it's going to be a month. I'm hearing it's going to be a month of unwarranted. I'm hearing unwarranted, like love that's not warranted. It's like, it's this feeling of, it's like, if any of you are into R&B or soul music, there's this song by Deborah Cox. It goes, how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I tried that love thing for the last time. My heart says no, no. Nobody's supposed to be here. But you came right down and changed my mind. So Scorpio, when I did the first video for you, one of the cards, the oracle cards that I pulled was the crown chakra. I got that for Scorpio, the crown chakra, and I even have the amethyst stone here for you guys to help facilitate this reading as far as kind of this just recipe for the madness of the month. Like, I'm feeling like this energy that there's this recipe, this method behind the madness, you know, Scorpio. There's even this energy of, you know, and this is what you do all the time. Like, this is your natural nature, but you know, people only know what they see about you, Scorpio. They don't, you know, they only know the real you when you decide to show them. Excuse me, you guys, for rubbing my eye. But it's this type of feeling of people only know what I see. But there's also this feeling of having your walls penetrated, Scorpio. This feeling of breaking the ice. Because you guys know, you guys are fixed water. So fixed water is much more still, much more concrete, like ice, you know, frozen in place. Scorpio, I feel like you've had your life on lockdown. You've really had everything in place. You've kind of really been comfortable. But now it's time to break the ice this month, Scorpio, and get more comfortable. And this is coming in the form of a union between you and a friend, a soulmate, a soul tie, some type of romantic connection, some type of connection that really opens you up and helps you to become more free. So this month is a month to kind of get free and to kind of really burst through any blockages. And of course, this is because Mars is going through Scorpio, so there's this activation, there's this new direction, there's this new vision, there's this need to really purge and kind of burn through anything that has been crystallized and hardened that is not serving you at this time. So I'm just gonna kind of get right into it. I'm gonna get right into this reading, right? That's okay. I also have for you here, Scorpio, clear quartz. Okay, clear quartz. And I also have rainbow moonstone. So that's about grace, clarity. This is about freedom. This is about more personal freedom, but freedom that's able to merge with other people. This is about freedom to connect. Freedom to evolve again, the freedom to learn again, to be inspired. Like Scorpio, inspiration is going to lead you this month. Inspiration. So let's get a reading. I want to go ahead and acknowledge the 4 elements, the 4 archangels of benevolence, the 4 directions, 444 energy up in here.
You looked at how it's played. This is how you thought it was. Stop putting like legit.
10 of Cups. I'm happy for you, Scorpio. More love, more happy days, close connections. There's something here about almost like having your heart broken open, having your heart broken open. There's much more. I feel the need to say there's much more stability this time around, Scorpio. There's much more to embrace. This is about embracing new beginnings. This month is going to be about embracing new beginnings, embracing the change. 10 of Cups, you know, happiness, home, family, work, all those things aligning up, blending together, creating a nice collage, a nice homage for you. I'm hearing talent, tastemaker. So there's gonna be a lot of reason to celebrate this month. This reason to gather. This reason to collect all your thoughts, Scorpio, and count everything as joy. Really, really look at your blessings this month and really take into account everything, all the goodness in your life. Yeah. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. I'm hearing break open the box. There's something about breaking open something. So let's talk about the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is queenly. She's very, very determined, very, very, very masked, very, very, very charismatic. You know, the Queen of Wands hides behind this kind of very fixed stature. But I'm feeling like, you know, whenever I pull the Queen of Wands, I'm feeling insecurity. I'm feeling insecurity. I'm feeling a need to really, really count your blessings and really come to a new place of optimism. You know, there's a need to really, really come to a place of optimism. You may be resistant to being optimistic about something. You know, the Queen of Wands comes in to show you that there's some challenges, like there's some type of challenge coming in that you feel that you need to be ready for, or there's this feeling of being on the defense about something. I'm hearing there's also this need for more movements. There's been this stagnant type of energy, Scorpio, and coming into December, you're going to have to move. You're going to have to really start to act on certain plans. You're going to have to stop thinking about it, stop believing it, stop talking about it, and it's going to be a time to start moving forward. And I almost feel a little bit like you've been hesitating on moving, like you've had something you've wanted to release or put out there, some type of a project, some type of, I'm hearing it as some type of a ceremony, wanting to pop the question. For some of you, this could be marriage, some type of proposal. And then we have the King of Swords. So there's a new focus. You've been very, very focused on something, Scorpio. Coming into December, it's going to find you getting, you know, you're going to be focused, very, very focused on something. There's like a clear objective, a clear motivation now for you, a clear, there's this amount of power that you've been drawing to you, Scorpio. I feel, you know, there's this power, and there's this fixed motivation this month. A need to really champion and tally everything to accumulate the wealth that you want. There's this kind of fixed tempo. There's this fixed tempo that's gonna almost be broken through. It's almost like, you know, with the King of Swords, he's very, very wise. He makes decisions that are righteous and that really are in alignment with his personal principles. So there's something here about making big decisions. Something here about making big decisions, feeling very, very rigid in those decisions, having to really, really kind of be fixed on this one thing. So for some of you, this is a creative project that is starting to brew. You're starting to come into greater clarity. You're starting to see something come into fruition for you this month, and it's causing you this month to be more on your game, to really, really have a clear mindset, to almost be sober in a sense, to be sober, to really walk that thin line between love and hate. Then we have the Sun card coming in. This is all for the month of December, Scorpio. I'm hearing, Scorpio, there's this character fantasy. So Scorpio, this month could see a fantasy being fulfilled or some type of wish coming true. A wish is coming true, a belief that makes your heart sing. There's a certain song in your heart this month, Scorpio. There's a certain commitment. There's a certain type of aesthetic that you're following. You know, it's almost like you're really perfecting. I'm hearing you're perfecting your ability to manifest. You're really working on your ability to manifest, Scorpio. This has required you to kind of be a little isolated, to kind of really be above reproach. There's this feeling of being above reproach, of being above the drama, being above things. You know, Queen of Wands, you know, is masculine energy, but there's the feminine aspect of masculine energy where you're willing to wait it out before you make the move, before you act impulsively. You're willing to wait. You know that you can say certain things. You know that you have certain secrets that you can tell or something like that. You know something. There's something that you know. There's something that has really, really been challenging your personality, something that you've been holding back. And now this finds you really, really bursting through like the spring, like the summertime, and making decisions that really, really fit you, your personality. You're coming out of you're coming into this period of great luck. I feel to say this period of great wealth, and happiness. And I feel like for the longest time, you've been waiting on happiness. You've been waiting on happiness to really burst through while you've been holding the space for this vision, this what you feel inspired by, what you're loving, what you're allowing to. You've been allowing things to really ruminate, Scorpio. And you get a reward this month. There's a certain reward. There's something that makes you happy. There's something that makes you feel youthful, like a child again. A dream that you've had in your heart for a long time comes true, or you're starting to see the synchronicity. You're starting to see the path to that as well. Hope, recovery, you know, physical energy. Your mind is clear. There's a clear mind. There's a new playing field. Um, there's a new dream that's brewing, a new dream that's being created through the filter and the guise of your family, and just really working to. I think you've really worked to balance your formula, Scorpio. There's something about really learning how to even cook. You know, for some of you, becoming a great homemaker. But also learning how to balance and work your formula, to work all the options you have. You come into a place of real self-recognition. This is about self-recognition and giving yourself your own flowers as well, but counting your blessings. You know, you got two, and it's crazy because I said the crown chakra. You got two kings. You had two kings come out in your. Well, you have a king and a queen. So there's air and there's fire here, two opposite energies, but both masculine, both positive. I'm hearing there's something here. I'm hearing joint suffering. I'm hearing joint offering. It's almost like there could be this energy of two people wanting to make an offer, wanting to come together, but just not feeling like they can. There's this feeling of two people wanting to come together, but not feeling like they couldn't, or there's some type of differences, or there's some type of disagreements, and you make amends with somebody this month. You make amends with something. There's a relationship that is repaired. And I'm feeling like this is mostly, you know, first and foremost, a relationship with yourself. But there's a new beginning in a relationship between a fire sign or an air sign, between masculine and feminine. You're bursting through with new life and new exploration, with new stories to tell. Like you've seen the fire and the rain. I'm hearing that as you've seen the fire and the rain, Scorpio. You've seen it all and lived to tell the tale. And now we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, and now we have the King of Wands. So there's a new adventure, there's a new direction, there's this new courage and bravery. Something here about laying claim to something now. It's almost like, Scorpio, you finding out your you're building up towards new potential. And you've been building up to new potential all year. And you know that you've had to master a certain science. You know you've had to master a certain, you've had to master something. You've had to really master your energy. and really, really be in alignment with your highest goals and values. But there's something that you've wanted to pursue for a long time, and now there's the opportunity to pursue it. The blockage is gone. You don't have to be so cautious anymore. There's more freedom. There's more personal activation. There's more ego freedom. There's more of this open field to go out and chase your desires, because the blocks are being removed. They're being eroded. For some of you, you're ready to have children. You're ready to start a family. This is for many of you ready to start a family. For many of you, maybe you felt like you couldn't. There was some tension. There was a lot of learning curves, but those things became stepping stones. I'm hearing there was the rose that grew from concrete. The rose grew from concrete. The rose grew from concrete. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. So, okay. Eight of Swords. Number 8, Scorpio is the 8th sign. This month is going to show you releasing some perceptions, burning through some hate. There's been some, I'm hearing hate crime. There's been some type of a hate. You felt blocked, but now there's something here about justice and mercy coming through. There's been something, I'm hearing a hate crime. You get your victory. You get your just due. You get your chance to show off this month, Scorpio. You've been a good boy. You've been a good girl. But you also get your chance this month to really show off what you have, show off a new skill, show off a new car, show off how much money you have. And I feel like, Scorpio, you deserve it. You deserve an applause right now. You deserve applause. Good job. You deserve applause. Good job. Because Eight of Swords also indicates that there's been this level of real fear, this level even of surrender, this level of stagnancy, this level of codependency. There's been some type of codependency. This level of codependency that you've been drawing from, and it's held you back. You've been held back for a little bit. But December 2019 is seeing you going in with much more clarity, with much more options, with much more of a clear goal, you know. And we have Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Coming into a place of deep satisfaction. I'm hearing bah humbug. I'm hearing it like ha 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 ha. I'm hearing you can run but you can't hide. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. I'm hearing I prayed for days like this. There's somebody that you're ready to see their downfall. Your vindication is going to be held as high as the sun. There's this big wish. You got the 9 and the 10 of Cups. So there's something here about a big wish. A big wish. I'm hearing a big, big, big wish. A big wish. Big wish. Big dreams. Big plans. I'm hearing Drake's song, who's a Scorpio. Don't switch on me. I got big plans. You need to go into the island to get your broke nose acquaintance. I need you to stop right now. Yes, please, a baseman. Four of Swords, resting, contemplation. There's been this deep drawback, this deep holding back, this deep contemplation. Now you get to let loose, Scorpio. You get to state your claim. You get to state your degree. You get to state your claim. And now we have Three of Wands and the World. Three of Wands in the World. So Three of Wands denotes envisioning new futures, long distance travel. You may get to travel. You may get to travel. Something here about completion, completing something, completing a ritual. It's like, Scorpio, you've been under some type of spell, some type of stronghold, some type of universal conviction. There's been this new conviction stirring in you, this new sense of right and wrong. And now it's like you get to take this show on the road. You get to take something on the road. You have the okay. You've been ordained. Completion, the world, Saturn, completion, a new milestone. I'm hearing a new headstrong, a new mindset. You go forth with new mindset, new clarity. Congratulations this month, Scorpio, because whatever is coming to you, it's really going to add to your swag. It's really going to add to the depth of your ego. It's really going to add a depth to your personality. And it's going to add to your level of slayage, your level of confidence. And now we have the Six of Wands coming out. Yes, I'm hearing change comes eventually. Change comes eventually. You're getting huge change is coming this month in your favor. within your favor, Scorpio. This is happening all within your favor. And because you asked for it, because you were on the right side of rights. I'm hearing you were on the right side of rights. Three of Wands. Now you get to take this show on the road. There's been some type of a trial period. There's been some type of a, feeling like you've been had to restrain your tongue. Okay, last card, Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords, been some type of self-interest, somebody with not unclear motives. There's been some type of unclear motive, Scorpio. There's been, even with you, there's been some type of you don't even really know how you're feeling. You don't know how something's gonna turn out, or you don't feel ready. You don't feel ready. You feel like you've had to get ready for something. There's been this type of readiness. There's been this I'm hearing true connection you've had to spirit that is now being revealed, being opened up. The world, Saturn, time, achievement, celebration. You have the four creatures coming around the circle, which is infinity, which is opening up to the impossibilities that is now being made possible. Being able to now go to the next phase of your life. There's a new chapter opening up, new chapters. New chapters in love are opening up this month, Scorpio. New chapters in love are opening up. So I just want to go ahead and give you guys that salute and say salute you, Scorpio, because you deserve it. Salute you, Scorpio, because you need it. Salute you, Scorpio, because you are the shit. Peace, love, and soul abundance to you, Scorpio. Have a great December 2019.